Imagine you wake up one morning, the first pale light of the sun spilling through your bedroom window. You roll out of bed, the floorboards cool and familiar against your bare feet. A new day, a new possibility. As you walk to the kitchen for a quick cup of coffee, your mind is a blur of checklists and deadlines. The world is moving fast, and you have to keep up. You pass the bathroom, and the toothbrush, a simple plastic object, is sitting innocently in its cup. A small voice inside you, a whisper of convenience, says, "You're running a little late, just do it later." It's so easy to rationalize, so easy to agree. That night, after a long, grinding day of work, exhaustion pulls you down like a heavy, weighted blanket. The toothbrush, sitting on the counter, feels a million miles away, an insurmountable obstacle. You skip it again. One day becomes two, two becomes three. This small, almost insignificant decision begins to compound in the quiet hours you don't even notice. At first, it feels like nothing serious. You check your reflection in the mirror, your teeth still look fine, gleaming under the bathroom light. You tell yourself, it's only a few days, my breath is just a little off, that's it. But the small, stale feeling in your mouth never truly leaves, even after a mint. It's a subtle, constant reminder. But inside your mouth, in a world you can't see, a quiet war has already begun. Your mouth is a secret teeming society, a vibrant microscopic city of living things, some friendly, some just waiting for a chance. The ones that are helpful are your allies, keeping things in a delicate balance. The others are opportunists. They feast on the sugars from your food and leave a harmful, corrosive waste behind. When you brush, you're not just cleaning, you're physically doing a sweeping raid, breaking up their little gangs before they can get too powerful. You're flushing out the waste before it can do lasting damage. But when you skip that simple 2-minute ritual, you give them a free pass. The sticky film they form, called plaque, is given full reign, a license to build and multiply. Within the first 24 hours, that film starts to thicken. It feels different now, almost like a fuzzy coat on your teeth. It's sticky, like a gluey film that traps food particles. Your saliva, your body's natural rinse, tries to fight it, but it's a losing battle. After 48 hours, minerals from your saliva turn that soft film into a hard, rough crust. You run your tongue over your teeth and feel the gritty, rough surface. It's the first real physical sign of the problem. It feels like a warning. At the same time, your gums are changing. They used to be firm, healthy pink, fitting snugly around your teeth like a protective collar. Now they're becoming red, swollen, and tender. They're easily irritated by the tiny biters beneath the surface. You might notice a little blood when you bite into a crunchy apple. The metallic taste of blood mixes with the persistent bad breath you're becoming more aware of. The smell is a constant reminder of the war you've chosen to ignore. You start to use a little more mouthwash, chew more gum, anything to mask the problem. Weeks go by. Your mouth has become a different place. The morning feels heavier now, knowing what awaits you in the bathroom. You can feel the new roughness on your teeth with your tongue. You've stopped showing your teeth when you smile. The tiny invaders have moved deeper, past the gum line, into places your brush can't reach. A new kind of pain begins. A sharp jolt when you drink something cold. A dull, constant ache when you bite into something sweet. You tell yourself it's nothing. You pretend it isn't happening. But you can feel your gums starting to pull away from your teeth, exposing the roots beneath. It's a slow, quiet surrender. You are starting to lose ground in a war you've been pretending doesn't exist. Now, months have passed. The consequences are everywhere. Chewing a simple sandwich becomes an act of careful navigation, avoiding the sensitive spots. A friend offers you a piece of chocolate, and you have to politely decline, feeling a pang of shame. The little pockets between your gums and teeth are now deep pits of infection. Sometimes they fill with pus, forming painful abscesses that throb with a dull, constant ache and burst with a foul taste in your mouth. You start to feel tired all the time, a deep exhaustion you can't explain. Your smile has become a tight-lipped habit, a desperate attempt to hide the changes. You are no longer just fighting for your teeth, you are fighting for your confidence. At parties, you find yourself on the edge of conversations, stepping back when people lean in to talk. The social impact is huge. You slowly begin to isolate yourself, one little habit at a time. The problem in your mouth has become a problem in your life. After years of neglect, the picture is dramatic and heartbreaking. You touch your teeth with your tongue and feel a hollow emptiness where a tooth used to be. Many have fallen out, or they are loose and wobbly, shifting with every touch. The bone that held them so firmly is now a crumbling rock, leaving a ghostly outline where it once was. The remaining teeth have shifted, creating wide, unnatural gaps and changing the very shape of your bite. Eating is no longer a pleasure, it's a painful ordeal, limiting you to a bland diet of soft foods. The chronic infection in your mouth drains your energy, leaving you feeling constantly drained. The social consequences are even worse. People stop inviting you out. You avoid smiling in pictures, a painful reminder of what you've lost. You look in the mirror and see not just someone with bad teeth, but a stranger you no longer recognize, a person marked by a choice they made long ago. The shame is a constant, heavy weight. You realize that recovering from this isn't just about finally picking up a toothbrush. It means multiple extractions, dentures, painful surgeries, and a mountain of money. But the biggest loss, the one that can never be undone, is the lost time, the lost confidence, and the lost self-respect. The climax arrives one day at a family gathering. A niece, a young girl full of innocence, asks you why you never smile with your teeth anymore. She asks it without judgment, with pure curiosity, but her simple question is a lightning strike. It cuts through all your years of denial and shame. You look at her, then at your family laughing and smiling together, and you finally see what you've become. A person on the outside looking in. This is the point of no return. You realize you can't hide anymore. This is the day you decide to get help. The journey to recovery is long and painful, both physically and emotionally. It starts with a difficult, humbling visit to the dentist where you have to reveal the full extent of the damage. But with each extraction, with each painful procedure, and with each day you finally take care of yourself, you begin to reclaim your body and your life. The healing is a slow process. You have to relearn how to smile, how to talk to people up close, how to feel confident in your own skin again. The first time you laugh without a hand over your mouth, it feels like a victory. So why did all this happen? Because that little 2-minute ritual wasn't just about cleaning your teeth. It was about consistently weeding a garden. You can skip it for a day, and it's fine, but skip it for weeks, and the weeds take over. The bristles of a toothbrush do something nothing else can. They scrape that living film off before it becomes a problem. Every time you chose to skip, you were choosing to abandon a part of yourself. You were choosing to let a small problem become a life-altering crisis. You have a choice. You can let that simple act of brushing be the key to your health. Your smile is your social passport, your health is your most valuable asset, and your confidence is your armor. It all starts with a single, simple action. You can turn a negative spiral into a positive one. You can reclaim your health, your smile, and your confidence. So next time you're tempted to crawl into bed without brushing because you're too tired, take a moment. Picture the tiny invaders getting ready to work. See the acids gnawing at your enamel and the gums quietly starting to swell. Remember that it's not just about a white smile or fresh breath. It's about protecting your whole body from a silent war. A small daily habit, a brush, some fluoride toothpaste, and a couple of minutes. It's all it takes. Your smile, your health, and your very confidence depend on it.